So hold on a minute. A one-point game when Appalachian State getting close. Here they come again. And a catch is made by Appalachian. Again, remember, Appalachian State out of timeouts. That is not a first down. The clock continues to run.
Michigan is going to win or lose this game with their defense, which was the question mark coming into this season.
And a throw and a catch, and is it enough for a first down on the lean by Jackson? It is, so the clock will stop. 50 seconds remain, and all of a sudden they're getting very close to field goal territory. In fact, they are well within the range of Roush. His career long is 48. They're basically there right now.
Michigan fans are wondering who's going to make a big play on defense. Can Sean Crable do it again?
Edwards rolling left, throws across the middle, caught by Hillary all the way to the 5-yard line.
Now Michigan's got to think about timeouts, because if Appalachian State runs it down, they'll have no chance to retaliate.
This is absolutely unbelievable. It looked just a moment ago like Appalachian State could not get off the mat, and now it's first and goal.
Timeout, Michigan.
So you got a
30-second timeout.
That's what I'm saying. With Michigan, they have 2 timeouts. Now they're down to 1. They have to utilize these in case they have to go back and get the ball. They want to keep some time on the clock.
Hunter Stewart, the holder. Julian Roush, the all-time leading scorer among kickers in Appalachian State history. This is for one of the greatest upsets in the history of college football. And it is good. A 2-point lead for Appalachian State. There is still time, of course, for Michigan. Only down 2 with 26 seconds left. But Roush drills it through.
That was one of the guttiest drives I've seen in a long time. And I made a comment a little while ago, and I wasn't sure I was on track. I'm still not sure, but the idea was they were playing a little bit tighter. We noticed that, right? Where things weren't as freewheeling for them. Then Michigan goes ahead. It almost frees you up, almost liberates you to go back, because now you have to go back and try and win the game. And boy, that sure worked. And that looked like what we saw for most of the game, didn't it, with Appalachian State?
Well, that's a great point.
You know, now they're like, okay, now we're back with it. Now for Michigan, here's the deal. Kickoff from the 30-yard line. The new rule comes right into play. It's awfully quiet days. A lot of credit to the Appalachian State corners. And right now, the guys in the middle of the field, 47, Corey Lynch, 22, Leonard Love. A lot of pressure on them. They can't let anyone behind them.
Penny steps up, puts it in the air down the sideline, looking for Manningham. A flag is down. He caught the ball at the 20-yard line.
Now, what's the call? Is he going to call offensive pass interference? Because there was body contact between the two.
Pass interference on the defense. Penalties declined. First down.
That's on Woze in a 46-yard completion.
You got to kick the field goal here, don't you?
Today, Appalachian State kicks a field goal in the final seconds to go up by 2, and now this, a big pass play to get Michigan a chance to win it.
You think Coach Tressel's going to be happy to see us next week? I mean, you know, we've taken on all these big guys, and that's just tough for them.
Here we go. They're going to kick the field goal. It'll be Jason Gingell out of the hold of Mesco. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked. Appalachian State has stunned the college football world. One of the greatest upsets in sports history. Blocked by Corey Lynch.
Coach, one of the greatest upsets in college football history. You knew it. You knew your guys could do this before. They are winners. You not only silenced the folks in the big house, you stunned them.
Well, we got a great bunch of young players here. They're hard workers. They're committed to our school and our program, and this is just a crowning achievement for them right here. It won't be any more important than those last 2 national championships, but it certainly ranks right in there close. And it just shows you, I think, what we've got good football in 1AA football. What used to be 1AA football. We're proud of our football team, and we beat a good Michigan football team right here on this field. That's what's so remarkable about this.
I should have given you a moment to catch your breath because I think everyone in this big house right now is still holding their breath. What do you say to your team with a performance like this?
It's just, they just, God bless them. They're just a bunch of great kids that a huge commitment and just a crowning achievement for them. For them, they've worked so hard to get where they are right now. I can't tell you how hard we worked during 2-a-day practices, and it all paid off for them right here today.
And just in case you forgot, one of the biggest upsets in college football history. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Boone, North Carolina is called the brightest star in the constellation of communities that dot the Blue Ridge Mountains. And they are the brightest stars in college football on this opening Saturday of the 2007 year. Our Cooper Tires stop of the game, the block on the game-winning field goal try.
How about them? And it was Corey Lynch who not only blocked the field goal attempt, picked it up and ran out the clock. Now, the smart play is to just go down at this point. You don't want to fumble it and have something crazy happen where Michigan can pick it up and advance it. But who was going to tell him no at that stage? Congratulations, Appalachian State.
Carissa standing by with the young quarterback, Armonte Edwards. Carissa.
One word to describe what just happened out there.
We just beat Michigan, plain and simple. We've been studying them real hard, and we saw some openings in their defense, and we executed.
Armonte Edwards, if people didn't know your name before today, they sure do now. You had a nearly perfect first half, couple flub-ups in the second half, but needless to say, your team came out and you just beat Michigan in one of the biggest upsets in college football history.
Yeah, the second half we had a lot of mental mistakes because we was up, but we got back on it in the fourth quarter.
Were you more impressed with your guys' offense or the way that your defense stopped the Michigan offense?
Both sides, but really on offense, we already knew what we had to do, and if they played like they played today, we could beat anybody. On defense, I really haven't seen our defense, but I know they're good.
A great performance by you, Armonte Edwards, and your entire team, Appalachian State. Back to you guys.
Armonte, you think this is the biggest upset in the history of college?
What a day, what a day. Charles, the biggest upset in the history of football for you, yes or no?
For me, yes. For me,
Let's
yes.
send it back to Chicago. What a start on the Big Ten Network.